probably be a boring video, but I want to do it anyway. So I want to go through what is the stance of the MCU right now. Every brand, sub-brand they are running. So we have the Fantastic Four, kinda every iteration is there, and we know one version of the Fantastic Four will be in Doomsday, but even with that knowledge that it will be played with the same actors as in the First Steps movie, I don't feel any intention watching it, because that's established and clearly told is on another timeline. So unless you are telling me that yeah, there will be some multiverse shit happening and they will somehow flow into the main timeline, I don't care. Not for First Steps, not for there is one more installation, something or another. And there will be Wonder Man. We know he won't have to appear in Doomsday, because they said no one from the series will appear in the movie. So, and not even in the Phase 6 movies. So what are we doing with Wonder Man? Then there is Deadpool, who is positioned as a spin-off of X-Men. He just cannot exist without the X-Men. In theory he could, but he clearly isn't. So Deadpool just cannot exist without the X-Men. Even though you probably would want, because it makes money while the X-Men does not since like 10 years. And the constant obsession with Hugh Jackman, and Cyclops, and Professor X, and Magneto, and Phoenix, and the rest of the garbage, leading with Nightcrawler. No, we don't want them. Those characters, the very foundation that made them, expired decades ago. We don't want an ultra-religious bigot nutjob like Nightcrawler. We don't want a supervillain like Professor X rolling in his Stephen Hawking wheelchair. We don't want Ian McKellen walking around at 90 and dying on set. We just don't. And how many times you want to tell the same fucking story about the character who got so overpowered that the comic book had to kill her? Jean Grey, the Phoenix. We don't want these characters because they are boring and outdated and got so many times shoved in our faces that we don't want them. Especially that half of them are villains. And we want heroes. No. And again, crawling back to Fantastic Four. Could we get the Roger Corman version some slack? Please legalize that. It's out there. Just make a screening, a screenshot, something in your movie. Buy the rights. You have the money. You waste hundreds of millions of dollars per movie on the MCU products. So why not do the fair game? Just give a bone to the audience. Blade will return, and actually I'm halfway through the Blade series, It's fine. The Wikipedia says it's after Trinity, but I swear it's not in between the first and the second movie. Whiskers is not in there, and they are in Moscow, like at the end of Blade 1. So thank you very much, put it there. It's a decent series, by the way. Most of them in YouTube, the numbering is on YouTube is episode, what's originally episode 2 is episode 3 on YouTube, and the pilot got split in 2. That's why the YouTube numbering is different. So IMDb says it's a 12 episode season. On YouTube you find it as a 13 episode season. The pilot can be found easily with a simple browser search elsewhere. Big site, no legal problem. Then Elektra. They both brought back Elektra in Deadpool and Wolverine, so why? I have no idea. Then there will be Thunderbolts. Yeah, I have to watch that too. I have until 24th, that's when my tooth operation happens. Thunderbolts probably didn't work because I will talk about it in Brave New World, Captain America, Falcon, whatever. Eternals. They said they will return, and they technically returned in Brave New World. But again, what was the concept behind doing that movie? I just have no idea, because it is not a multiverse thing. And it was made pretty early on, so unless they wanted them to be a Guardians of the Galaxy replacement, while on an entirely different tone, I just can't comprehend. Then there is this Wakanda storyline. Wakanda just got irrelevant, because we now have adamantium instead of vibranium, and adamantium is better and accessible to everyone. Again, Brave New World. So why does Wakanda exist? No idea. And we next time we have to deal with Maku, who is probably in his mid-40s, but still 100 kilo, 200 pound male. We'll have to fight a 40 kilo, 80 pound woman without any superpower or suit or gadgets for the kingdom. I don't see the female Black Panther, if she's the female Black Panther, continuing. Even if you're going to keep her under Wakanda, even though they lost the single thing that made them quasi-relevant.